My exact words were, "You are damn stupid. You have no money."
Yeah, but how?
And that's why you're the business guy, man.
Yeah, so like how are we gonna achieve that, right? Then I think it was like Aden then came in because we were like, oh, Aden, like Matteo told me that, oh, Aden actually really wants to DJ, but because like he doesn't really, participate in nightlife or like believes in that, then how are we gonna, do something together that will allow both of us to sort of achieve that goal, that dream? And that's sort of how Beans and Beats were conceived.
So you're the bean,
He's
the beats.
He's the N. He's the N. Yeah.
Ampersand.
He's the ampersand. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of like that lah. Then, I mean, obviously for me, because I work in specialty coffee, right?
Yeah.
Which is like the kind of crazy flavors, like the strawberry coffee that you tried. That kind of level of coffee.
Yeah.
I really wanted to like show people like, oh, this is what coffee can taste like. And then
that is crazy, yeah.
Yeah. Then for Aden, I think he also really wanted to spotlight the kind of music that people in Europe, in other countries, even in Asia are loving, but somehow in Singapore we have not reached yet. So what we coin more alternative genres of music, but obviously to people overseas they may seem like amapiano is a normal thing, or like house even, it's like a normal thing. But in Singapore, if you are not like really into those kind of music, it may be hard to find. That's also something that we wanted to spotlight and platform lah.
I know I'm old, right? When I was like getting like opening DJ for Revelry second anniversary like last year, right? And then one of the girls that I got, one of the DJs that I managed to find, which is this girl called LTYX.
LTY.
Li Ting or Lesan or something, right? Yeah. She was previously 5 to 10 p.m. and then now doing her own things. And then she was like, I play amapiano. I'm like, what the frick is that, yeah? That was the moment I know I'm fucking old already. But yeah, and then Beatport also officially just added like amapiano into the genre list like not too long ago. And then I realized it's like a bit like Afro house meets hip hop kind of shit, right?
Yeah, I mean it's like Afro beats between.
But then it's also another thing called Afro beats, right?
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
Oh, don't ask me.
I think don't ask me because.
Must ask the beats.
Must ask the beats.
Yes, this music document.
Oh, what
he
the
created
hell?
this like I don't know how many page SOP document of how he wants the night to be.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Like the music direction and the sort of breaking down different genres as well. So like for our DJs, they know like in terms of energy level, what each genre would correspond to. And within each like bigger block of genre, like what are some of the sub-genres. So I think that is also very useful because we also want to spotlight new DJs. I think that's definitely very helpful to them because it was also very helpful to me trying to learn and like more about like what he was thinking, like his headspace. So then that also inspired me to do something similar for coffee in terms of how we source.
Right.
But obviously for coffee it's slightly different because currently there's only 3 people involved in that sourcing and roasting process. Whereas the DJs like keep rotating. So it's very, very important for them to sort of have that reference.
Yeah, and kind of why we had the SOP document was because it was also very difficult for us to figure out the music direction at the start because
This episode of Revelry Podcast is brought to you by Revit, my preferred choice of anti-hangover gummies. These honey lemon flavored gummies are made with all natural ingredients to promote liver health and aids in the dissipation of Asian flush. Take 2 gummies before drinking and another 2 after for maximum effect so as to not be bogged down by hangovers the next day. So click the link in the description and use promo code RevelryFem to enjoy a limited time 15% off Revit gummies purchases. And now, back to the show.
like at a club, it's like not the most experienced, but usually how it works is that like opens at 10, right? 10 until like probably like 12 is like opening. Then 12 you start picking it up. Then 1 until like 3 maybe. If your club closes at 1 and 3 is like your hard hitting stuff. Then after 3 to 4 is like you slow down.
That's what I did yesterday. 1 to 3 more
So-
intense, yeah.
So